Hi everybody. I'm going to start a new video series here in the next few days. As some of you may know, I am a model train enthusiast. And I'm going to be working on a project that I've been thinking about for a long time. There's a little bit of Arduino stuff in here. There's model train stuff, Digitrax, Raspberry Pi. We're going to integrate all of these together. And we're going to make a toolbox into a command station for Digitrax. There's been a number of things that I'm thinking about that I want to integrate with this. Basically, I want to be able to make one or more of these. Be able to walk into a train convention, set down my toolbox, open up the lid, have everything I need to be able to program, manage an entire layout worth of trains, all from one command station, that I don't have wires just hanging out everywhere. Out of this toolbox, I really want 2 to 5 pairs of wires, one of them being a power lead to power everything in the box. And then coming out, I want a pair of drops for the layout, maybe up to 4 pairs of drops. The club that I'm a part of uses Digitrax standard. If you haven't heard of that, that's actually an outdated term. I think it's just Digitrax now. And what it is they have dimensions and specifications for a layout, for modules to be put into a layout. I forget, I think it's like 20 inches from the back wall, and then, let's see here, 18 and a half, and then 17 from the back wall, are the main 3. And then there is 4 inches from the back wall, elevated, is what they call the mountain division. My club runs a mountain division, only it's flatland, it's prairie, and we call that our local track. The tracks are color-coded red, yellow, blue, green, from front to back. That's pretty standard in-track stuff, and that's what I'm going to be running. That, and my father and I have our own layout that follows our own standard. I recently, in the last 3 months, made a couple of modules to go from our standard to in-track, and then back and forth, so we can put our stuff in with other in-track standard. We can put in-track standard into our stuff. But really, I've been looking to build a good program, test track, toolbox to hold everything. Later today, I'm going to record another video that is going to have all of the equipment that I want to put into this. Such equipment is Raspberry Pi with a 7-inch display, keyboard and mouse for that. I want to have, I'm running Digitrax, so I want to have a Digitrax Zephyr, what is it? The Zephyr Express is the new one. I also have a UT6 remote that I want to be able to fit in here. I want to be able to fit other remotes as needed. If I start running with a bunch of guys, I want to be able to find more remotes, throw them into the toolbox, and as needed, just grab a remote, program it, and go. The other thing that I got from another YouTuber that I've been watching his stuff on this. Very early, he had some really good videos about it. I'll link in the description. But then he just started posting no commentary videos, just saying, here's what I did, here's what I did, here's what I did. Just music and no voiceover. I kind of want to take you guys through the process of building this. I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm going to build it based upon what I kind of have in my head, but I still have some decisions to make, and I'm going to take you guys through that process with me. But one of the things that I've picked up from him that I kind of like, that I want to play with a little bit, so they were saying take a G-scale decoder and put it into the command center so that you can run your N-scale trains or HO scale trains analog on the layout. I love that idea. The only thing that I'm a little bit leery of is the voltages coming out of that decoder. I'm going to want to play with that a little bit. I want to get a good decoder for it, play with those voltages and the amperage a little bit, make sure that I'm not going to overpower anything. The nice thing is with JMRI, I'll be able to dial in the max levels on some of those CVs. So even if it is 18-20 volts coming out from what I've been reading, I'll be able to throttle those down to like 12, lock them in so that you can't overpower them. So, like I said, I will do another video later today, release it maybe later this week, that will have the parts that I'm going to put in here, kind of do an overview of the project, and then as I build, I'm going to take it every step of the way. So I'm going to show you guys, maybe not every step, but I'm going to, any of the big design features, I'm going to show you guys the way I'm building it. If this turns out, I'm thinking about making kits out of this. If anybody's interested, please let me know. I am willing to make kits. I can make these repeatable, make it available for people. So I got to get going. I'm at the office today, so I got to get some copiers worked on. So catch you guys later.